think that when someone's up and coming, they like to compare you with someone that's already established so that they know, well, how to categorize you, because they've never seen you or heard of you before. But hopefully soon they won't have to compare me to other people, and they'll just know me as a songwriter and a singer.
Biracial, so she asked her to write her own feelings down. And Haley came up with this poem. I'm going to try to read to you and get through it without crying. Haley's poem, beautiful poem, Haley. I am invisible. I hate to be invisible. I am invisible. Do you think I'm invisible? I think you think I'm invisible. You can't see me. You can't see Haley. I am a girl. I am biracial and half white. Is it the white in me you don't like? Is it my black invisible to you? I have brown hair and brown eyes. My lips are red. My shirt is yellow. But you don't see me because I am invisible. Or are you blind? What a great poem. What a great poem! What a great poem. That's a great poem. That's a great poem. Oh boy, that's a great poem. That's a great poem. So how do you deal with this?
I didn't know this was an issue till the word invisible came out. It's something I just assumed. That she knew this was the way it was. It was the way it was. What we did was just that. I had her write down what she was feeling. I mailed it out to everybody I knew, all my family. They gave her great response. And we just told her that who she is doesn't depend on what she looks like here, but how she behaves, how she carries herself, and how she loves. And if she can love everybody, whether they're black, white, purple, or green, then she's going to be a success. And people are going to eventually recognize her.
I know Mariah relates to this because you used to write poems too.
Yeah, I did. I used to write poems that were pretty deep when I was like in 3rd grade. My teacher actually didn't believe me that I wrote these poems, but it was, it's a way of getting stuff out that you might not even realize. When
I think it's interesting. You, older, can use the word ambiguous, those give place of being ambiguous, and she writes invisible, so you know what that feels like.
Right. No, I'm sorry to be sitting here being emotional, but she's reminding me of me as a little kid, kind of we look alike. So, no, it's a tough thing.
Where's that picture of Mariah when she was a kid?
Somehow we worked it out.
We were both in the womb.
We were both in the womb. And I remember, seeing you on the Centennial Hall, and I ran to my mom. I was like, Mom, she looks like us. Meaning like my brothers and sisters.
Right.
And I was just like, wow, you made me feel like I wasn't alone. I wasn't an outsider anymore. And, okay, I'm not going to cry.
No,
I'm not gonna go there.
But you know what? When you say that, you make me feel really good because do you know the song Outside?
Yes,
okay.
I do.
And I did write that about being biracial, and a lot of people relate to it on other levels, but that's what I wrote it about. And so I wanted people to understand like what it felt like. And I know it's a little bit like negative in its own way, but that was the mood I was in. I just needed to get that out. It's not negative, it's just truthful, I think. It was a truthful moment.
And you really captured how we always kind of feel somewhere on the outside.
Yeah,
no matter how much we try, you know what I mean?
It
still is a place
inside
of me that kind of feels, and I relate to that, your vulnerability, and
thank you.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so I decided to dress up as housekeeping, a way to surprise some fans. Ellen, I would do anything for you.
If you could pick an artist to perform in Vegas, who would you pick?
Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is amazing.
This is the place that you can see icons.
Yes.
People like Mariah Carey.
I really want to see Mariah Carey.
No one can top Mariah Carey. I think that she is absolutely an incredible artist. She's beautiful.
Housekeeping.
We Belong Together is one of my favorite songs, even though I'm horrible at singing it.
Excuse me, do you need attendance service?
Okay, I could go to the bed. Housekeeping.
Mariah Carey would be amazing in Vegas. A diva at the Coliseum.
30-pound service.
And that's it.
We do have turn service. I start with my everybody.
Oh my god.
Housekeeping! No, it's not. Yes, it is. I saw her. Who needs her notes? Ellen allowed this to happen, and I really hope that you come to I'm having a show. I'm doing all my #1 songs that I have.
Are you kidding?
And be here at Caesars, darling. I'm giving you tickets to my show. Do you want to come? Please. All right.
Did that just happen?
Okay. Bye.
Nervous breakdown, or you getting sick or something. It's like you start going crazy maybe and twiddling your lips and just and start screaming at people. It wasn't like that. It was just time for a break.
Me being the person I am, I never usually say no and make boundaries. I just got exhausted and I really just collapsed because it was too much.
Unfortunately for
Look, I don't know who has
Je ne sais pas, moi, qui peut faire carrière. On voit tout et n'importe quoi aujourd'hui. Ce que je veux dire, c'est que si on a le courage d'aller à une de ces émissions, eh ben, moi j'applaudis.
Even within the school system, great separation.
One of the first memories I have, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I was in kindergarten, either kindergarten or nursery school, they asked us to draw a picture of our family. And so I was drawing everybody and filling everybody in, and I got to my father and I started to make him brown, and they were like, you know, kindergarten teachers are often like young and stuff, you know, they're just first starting, and the two women were standing behind me giggling, and I said, I turned around like, you know, self-conscious, like, why are you laughing? And they said, you're doing that wrong, why are you making your father the wrong color? And I said, no, that's the color that he is. And they made me feel like like something was wrong with me, like it was a bizarre, freakish thing. Or the first time I brought a friend to my father's house, remember, the little girl, Becky? And we brought, my mom and I went there, and she looked up. I don't think this girl had ever seen a black person in her life. And she looked up, and she was this little, cute little girl. And we got to the door, and she looked up, and her mouth dropped open. And she was scared. She was like in shock. Also, my father's a big, tall man and stuff. And those were the things that formed my opinion of myself. Like, it started to make me feel this certain way.
When you give me back my mic?
You just have to say, here, I'm gonna be you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've known you since your first album and you've always been a songwriter, but I feel like people maybe don't understand that about you.
Mariah was in an extra playful mood when I interviewed her, and she opened up about her political preference.
I'm hoping that Obama's gonna, I think it's a monumental time in our world right now.
Her guilty pleasure.
Macaroni and cheese, things that I can't have. No more mac and cheese.
And Mariah revealed.
Dude.
Do you not know? He's in Men's Health.
When is it from?
This, dude,
But is this when is that picture
it's coming
from?
out. It just came out.
He didn't show this to me.
You've not seen this? It's
This
everywhere.
is my husband. Look at that. Proud to say this is my husband. No, I haven't. Keep your clothes on. Tell me to keep mine. Okay, you okay? This is the game we're playing. Okay.
Please. Why am I the only one in a nightgown? This is why rumors and problems start. You guys make me have a costume party, and I'm the only one in a nightgown. What are you doing? I'm going to change. No. You're not having fun. You're not having fun. Okay, we're changing. Yes. No. Take it out.
I'm doing my best to be a diva this evening. Do you like the ensemble? Because it's all about the ensemble when you're a diva sometimes. But we're going to try and make it happen for you tonight. And that's why we did this next song. Taking you back.
Couldn't see that I was so blind to let you go. I can't escape the pain.
I just want to continue writing and hopefully growing within, you know, myself as an artist, and hopefully have some success and continue to do what I'm doing.
All right.
Thank you, darlings.